We've already seen that the Code of Criminal Procedure gives a job description of sorts for magistrates. It does the same thing for peace officers. We'll discuss peace officers' general duties according to the Code of Criminal Procedure in this screencast. The first duty of a peace officer according to the Code of Criminal Procedure is to preserve the peace. Preserving the peace doesn't necessarily mean just breaking up fights. As you are probably aware, the mere presence of a peace officer affects people's behavior. In order to preserve the peace, the Code of Criminal Procedure requires peace officers to interfere, in other words, take action to prevent or suppress crime. A peace officer is also required to preserve the peace by executing all lawful court process. Court process includes serving warrants and legal writs such as evictions. Next, to give notice to some magistrate of all offenses. This means that a peace officer is required to take action or notify a magistrate of all offenses he or she comes across. This section must be interpreted carefully though, since it doesn't take into account police discretion and the impracticality of a peace officer arresting every single person whom he or she comes across who has committed a crime. A strict interpretation of the statute would eliminate all police discretion and flood the already overloaded court system.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
What up, everybody? I was rummaging through my junk drawer, and hidden in a little case was this unbelievably awesome .999 fine silver Continental Congress 1776 Fujio 13 colonies We Are One American Congress replica coin. What's the big deal, you say? When I first started making coin rings, this coin I had bought at a store. I made it into a ring and it sold for $140. I couldn't believe it. Since then, I've been in search of this same coin, not knowing I had one in my possession the whole time. So I'm gonna make this into a ring. I'm gonna make it my size, and I'm gonna list it for $200 because there are not many. There's one ring out there like this that I made for a customer. I don't believe anybody in the world has this ring made with this coin other than that guy. I'm gonna make this one into a ring. I'm gonna list it for $200. Yo! Alright, here it is. It's finished. This is your Continental Congress 1776. Mind your own business is set on one side. Look at the 13 colonies. Look at the inside. Continental currency 1776. How cool is that, guys? That is the best coin ring in my opinion that ever walked the face of this earth. Anyway, this will be on my Etsy. It's gonna be expensive, but either someone's gonna pay the price because this is only the second one in the whole world, I believe. I made the first one and sold it a couple years ago. I'm gonna wear this one. I'm gonna list it for $200. If you want to get it, if you don't, it'll be my wedding ring. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Go to John's Coin Rings on Etsy. Check this thing out.
It's time, y'all. It's time. This thing that I'm holding in my hand, this telephone, this camera, it is quite powerful. Social media is powerful. We could do something with this. If we want to change, we can really, truly make it happen. You know, we sit out here and talk about, oh, we need the next so-and-so and this and that. No, you don't. No, you don't. Start in your own home. Start with you.
Sir, just get out of the roadway or I'm going to cite you, okay? For jaywalking. Do you hear me? Do you understand me, sir? You can't walk through like that unless it's a crosswalk. Do you understand that?
Who are you?
Talk to me.
Yeah. Who are you?
Immediate.
Huh? Let me see your ID. You don't have an ID? Let me see your driver's license. You don't have any of that.
Why are you questioning me?
Because that's my job. I'm asking you again. Do you have an ID?
I have a driver's license.
Where is your driver's license, sir?
In my pocket.
I need to see it then. Put that down.
Authority.
Sir? Peace officer, sir. I'm a state police. And put the camera some other direction.
Investigating crime. Don't touch my camera.
ID, sir. Show me your ID, please.
Why?
Suspicious person, how's that? Let me see your ID, please, sir.
There's a news
Sir,
event here.
sir,
I'm here with the
let me
media.
see the ID, please.
I don't believe I have to show you my ID.
Yo! I'm gonna ask you again, please, sir. All right.
Sir, I'm being friendly and cooperative,
Sir.
but I don't understand why I have to show my ID.
Let me see your ID, sir.
I'm just getting B-roll of people walking
That's
around.
fine, sir.
Obviously,
I need to see
heard
the ID, sir.
something about what happened.
I need to see the ID, please. You don't have an ID. Press ID. You don't have an ID.
I have a driver's license. in my pocket.
7167. Sergeant Lester. What's Lester's call sign? 7167. No, I'm not 7074. 7040.
I mean, you
Huh?
walked over to me.
Okay.
70, 44, 70, 45. I'm in the extension.
I can't move from right here.
No, I'm telling you, stay right here, sir. You stay with me until we.
7024,
Yes, sir.
Capital
Stay
Monitor
right
Why is
here.
that? Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
7024.
I asked for an ID. It's called failure to identify, sir. I need to see.
The parking garage.
I'm not going to stand here so you can play this game.
They have a
All I'm going to do is wait till my boss
Play
tomorrow.
this game, man. I'm walking around in public
Good for it,
park
thank you.
trying to investigate a news story. You walked up to me.
Where's your ID?
It's in my pocket.
Let me see.
Why? Have I been accused of a crime?
I am on West Front. I am right out the West Florida.
Came to get a statement actually about the news event that happened. You want to talk about that?
Is it cool if we just get your name and your date of birth so we know who we're dealing with?
I'll give you my first name. It's Todd.
Todd what?
That's it.
You don't want to identify yourself at all?
No, ma'am.
95? 95? Failure to identify yourself?
I'm sorry?
You don't want to catch a charge, do you?
What charge is that?
Failure to identify?
Do you know what 3802 is?
Yes, sir.
What is 3802?
Rights.
I'm sorry?
Why don't you tell me what it is?
No, why don't you tell me what it is? Because I know.
I mean, just to know who we're dealing with. No one else is going to know if you want to...
I'm not going to identify myself. Okay? And if you need to look up 3802 before you decide to take any action against me. Because
What, where do
I
you...
work for a national organization. I'm out here on assignment. I'm an investigative journalist. I told you what I'm doing. I'm not armed.
I know,
other
but
than
just
that-
know who we're dealing with.
Okay.
You have to identify everybody we come in contact
Okay,
with.
but that's your policy.
Okay, exactly.
Are you guys detaining me right now?
No.
Okay. I'm not going to go anywhere, though.
All right, sir. Well, I'll go ahead and let you be.
So did you get educated today on 3802?
No, I didn't look at that.
Called your supervisor?
Yeah, just to see, just to be on the safe side, you know. But all right, I'll go ahead and let you be. Just
All right.
People
But y'all
were
be safe.
concerned for
Those are nice. How come you don't have body cam?
I have it right here.
Okay.
yeah, like I told you, some people were concerned. They didn't know if you needed a ride or so, you know.
I'm good.
But, all right.
Sir, can I see your ID for you? Can I see your ID? The reason I'm asking for your ID right now is because you're jaywalking. You can't cross the street like that unless it's a crosswalk. Do you have your ID with you? I'm asking for your ID right now. Are you understanding me? I need to positively identify you right now. Do you have your ID on you? Do you understand what I'm telling you? Or no? You jaywalk, that's illegal. I need your ID right now. Do you understand? Yes? Do you not understand? Can you step this way? Let's go. Step this way. I'm asking you to step this way.
Is that an order?
Huh? Yes, sir. Actually, the order is your ID right now because you jaywalk. That's illegal. You understand jaywalking? You need a crosswalk to cross from where you started right now, where you pulled over, to walk on this side. That's called jaywalking. Do you have your ID? I need your ID to properly identify. Let's go, sir. Let's go this way.
Why you grabbing my arm?
Because I'm asking you an order. You're not listening to me. Let's go.
So it's an ask or an order?
It's an order.
Oh, for jaywalking?
No. Jaywalking is illegal, and that's what you just did in front of us, in our presence. And I'm asking you for your ID, and you're failing to provide your ID. You understand that?
Well, I was just
Let it go. No, sir. I'm going to tell you right now. It's an order now. Put that down and give me your ID.
All right. Well,
you can record it.
Okay, can I?
Yeah, can you pull it out?
Sure.
Because I'm gonna write it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you guys have the citation ready? Where do you live, sir?
Horizon City?
Horizon City?
Yeah.
Is that what he put in here?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mendoza. Okay, bye. Okay, I'll put all the information here.
Okay.
For you. Look, this date is the date that you're supposed to, if you want to dispute the ticket,
Sure.
you can. You know, by signing this doesn't mean that you're guilty. Okay?
Right.
And you're just making a promise that you're going to take it to court and you want to fight the ticket by signing.
Of course.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then the citation is crossing the street were prohibited.
Okay.
Crossing were prohibited. I don't know the circumstances. You're supposed to cross the street from the corners.
Actually, that leads me to my next question. What government code is that?
Oh, it's in the, and I'm gonna explain you also why we're doing this, okay?
Okay.
We're doing that because we have too many fatalities here in El Paso.
Oh, I've heard about that.
And so the pedestrians are, not following the rules. Zero tolerance.
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay. Public safety.
El Paso has some awesome weather many of us like to enjoy, but if you're out walking, remember to keep safety in mind.
We've had a high number of pedestrian deaths this year. Be alert and pay attention to your surroundings.
Use crosswalks and follow crossing signals.
Yield to vehicles that have the right of way.
And if you're out at night, wear light, bright, reflective clothing.
Be safe, be seen.
Breaking news here in the borderland tonight. The one person is dead after being hit by a pickup truck in El Paso's Lower Valley. Let's get straight to the news. CBS 410's Adriana Candelaria live near Escarete Park.
Shelton, this accident happened near George Orr and Alameda in the Lower Valley at around 7:30 this evening. Police have confirmed that one person has passed away in this pedestrian accident. When we arrived here, we did see two cars that appeared to be red and maroon in color. We also saw a white pickup truck here at the scene. At this hour, police remain here. There's still about 6 police vehicles remaining at the scene and investigating this crash again near Alameda and George Orr. Meantime, there is traffic that is being diverted through Hidden Valley Shopping Center. So if you are at home and you're watching this heading out here, please try to avoid the area because police are still very busy investigating it. Again, this just happened at 7:30 right now. We are working to get more information, so stay with us on CBS4Local.com. Live in the Lower Valley, Adriana Candelaria, CBS 4.
Whoa. I didn't mean to put you to work.
Crossing at a point other than the crosswalk. Okay. A pedestrian should yield the right of way to a vehicle on the highway if crossing a roadway at a place other than in the marked crosswalk or in an unmarked crosswalk at the intersection.
Okay.
Or where the pedestrian don't move over here between adjacent intersections at which traffic control signals are in operation. A pedestrian may not cross on the marked Crosswalk. A pedestrian may cross a roadway intersection diagonally only if in a manner authorized by a traffic control device. That's the only way that you can cross a street.
Okay.
Let's see here. The other one is 000.
So before you go any further, was I charged with violation of one statute or two statutes?
No, just one.
Okay.
Just one. And I don't know how much it is. But you can dispute the ticket. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to defend yourself, but...
Right. No, I'm not here for legal advice.
You can read on the internet. You got a pretty good phone. Are you recording me, sir?
Yes, I am, but I mean...
And it's prohibited.
It's prohibited? Really? Because I thought since you're a public official and we're talking about government business.
Why are you recording me without letting me know?
Well, because you're a police officer.
Okay. Yeah, I am. And I'm going to state my name.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I already told you, right? Did you
during the
when you called me?
Yeah, during the phone call. Yeah.
So that's going to be the statute, sir. 552.005. Okay.
Okay.
That's it for me, sir.
Actually, officer, if you don't mind, since Officer Mendoza didn't put my statute number on my citation, I would like to request that you do. Or some officer does.
No, I just put the, I put on the letters. This is gonna be the citation. Crossing where prohibited.
Yes, I understand,
and that's
but
what it is.
This section here,
told you, we're not required to put it in there.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Because wouldn't that be a form of notice for a person who's alleged of a crime, that they would be notified of the entire statute that they're alleged of violating?
As a Texas citizen, according to the Code of Criminal Procedure, you have the right to demand the nature and cause of the accusation. In other words, to know what you are being charged with. According to the Code of Criminal Procedure, you also have a right to have a copy of the written charges.
No, and you can dispute that in court.
Okay.
If you want to, okay?
Well,
you have a great night.
I didn't mean to offend you by this.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your service, officer.
You're welcome, sir.
And what is your badge number again?
2069.
2069?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your service, officer.
The rule of law matters in all kinds of different ways. It's the foundation of what gives people the confidence to be able to speak their minds, for instance, knowing what the rules are in advance and they won't be punished by the government for what they say. And what we see when we look around the world today is that countries that have the rule of law tend to be richer and freer than countries that don't.
The constitutional principle of the rule of law means that we live under known and settled laws that were established in a system that is open for all to see. Like many constitutional principles, many take this idea for granted. We know that our laws are stable and that the rules of the game cannot just suddenly change. As John Adams said in 1776, the true idea of a republic is an empire of laws and not of men.
One of the things that's most interesting about the rule of law is that as that has emerged in history, it is primarily a protection for the ordinary person. The rich and powerful have always had the ability, in some sense, to be able to manipulate the government for their own ends or find the loopholes in the law to protect themselves and that sort of thing. It's the common person, the person who doesn't hire the lobbyist, who doesn't have the ability to influence the government, that benefits most when the government protects the rule of law.
All right, sir. If you can step over here, because I'm going to tell you. Okay. Read you your citation. Right now, you're going to get a Class C citation, okay? Yeah. The offense is crossing where prohibited. So you can't cross there. It's like if you were crossing Montwood right then and there without the crosswalk. You understand that? Okay. Your court date is going to be December 17th, 2018, which is this year, between the hours of 7-11 or 1 to 3 at $9,600. Do you know where that's at?
I can find it.
Yeah, just Google it and you'll find it there. Okay. So the only thing I need you to do is signing on top. You're promising you are going to appear in court in this date. It's not an admission of guilt. So if you choose to fight it, you can fight it. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, not
okay. I mean, I don't mind recording, sir, but I'll tell you right now, if you're not following the law, then we're gonna stop it. Okay? It's for your safety and our safety as well.
Yeah, but you don't have to give me this.
I don't have to?
I mean, you have the choice.
I do.
Yeah.
I do have the choice. So I chose to give you one. All right. Do you have any other questions, sir? So again, if you're going to record us doing traffic stops, just, follow the law and don't cross the street where you're not supposed to. All right, sir. Just get ahead. Just gonna step on the sidewalk and you can record us or go home. Okay?
Yes, I was trying to get in touch with the supervisor. I had actually called earlier this morning, but I just waited on hold for like 15 minutes. Nobody answered, so I hung up.
You were on hold?
Yeah.
Let me transfer you over to the supervisor's section.
Okay.
Sergeant Morales?
Hi, Sergeant Morales.
Yes, sir.
My name is Andre. I'm calling. It's about a Class C citation. Hopefully you're not busy. I don't know if you have time to talk on the phone.
I have a couple minutes. What can I help you with?
Okay. Well, hopefully that's all that's needed. I can give you the citation number if you need it, but just as a basic general summary, on Saturday, the 17th, I was given a citation for jaywalking, which was written down as crossing where prohibited. And on my citation, and I did go to the police station later that night to try to get everything corrected, but the desk officer said that he couldn't make any adjustments to the citation himself. So, but on the citation, the statute that I was alleged of triggering a violation was not listed on my citation, and additionally, there was no written statement from the officer describing, the nature and cause of my violation.
That's not really needed, sir. The statement isn't required. I mean, you're gonna have the opportunity to present yourself in court, just like anybody else, and but you need to set that up for court, and then you can say you're part of the story as to what occurred. As far as the statement or the violation number isn't needed either. Not on a Class C moving citation.
Well, regardless if it's a Class C misdemeanor or a felony murder charge, shouldn't there be certain due process regarding?
Yes, sir. That's why you have your opportunity to go to court. They should have told you your arraignment date.
No, that's not in dispute. I know all that. But what I'm saying is that before I go to court, in order to prepare my defense, I need to be given the nature and cause of the accusation in full.
Okay. Well, all you need is the violation on the citation. That's all that is required at this time.
I understand, and that is not on my citation, is what I'm trying to tell you.
No, you told me it was jaywalking, sir.
Okay, and so
that is a violation.
I understand that you guys believe that that's a violation, but the statute number is not listed on my citation.
It doesn't have to be written, sir. The statute number doesn't have to be written on your citation. I understand. You probably feel like like you said, you're waiting for your due process, but you will get it. You'll get your chance once you go to arraignment. You'll have your opportunity to plead not guilty, and after that, they'll assign you a court date where you'll be able to say you're part of the story.
Okay, but I believe that before I go to court, that the El Paso Police Department owes me a written statement describing. No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. That is not required. No, sir.
Can I give you a section of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure to back myself up?
No, sir. I'm not gonna go over law with you right now. I'm just telling you what is required, and the citation is all that is required at this time.
Even though it's not filled out completely.
Even though it's not filled out completely, yes.
Okay. And so, what was your name again, sir?
My name is Sergeant Morales.
All right, and what is your badge number?
1638.
Since 2010, the City of El Paso Municipal Court has offered free live video arraignment service to all its citizens. This service is available at the 3 court bond offices located inside the police stations at Pebble Hills, Mission Valley, and Westside. The free service saves customers time and money by them not having to drive to the northeast part of the city for their arraignment court date.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, I have a court date today and I wanted to find out about video arraignment.
Okay, can I see your license and the ticket, please?
Sure, here's the ticket and my license.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Muniz, if you want to have a seat in the orange chair, I'll connect you in a second.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, the judge is going to come out in a second. Just present your case. If you have any documentation, please present it here, face up, and I'll connect you in a second.
Thank you.
Are you Luis Muniz?
Yes, sir.
Muniz, you've been charged with speeding. How would you like to plead?
Guilty, sir.
Okay. Would you like to take defensive driving to get that violation dismissed?
I would, yes.
Have you ever taken the course before?
Never. This would be my first.
Okay. There's a $101 fine plus court costs. The clerk at the window behind you will tell you how to sign up for defensive driving. Please remove your items from the screen and go to the clerk at the window, okay?
Thank you, sir. Take advantage of the video arrangers. That's what it's for. Just come up to the cashier and have them help you. They'll do everything for you.
We are a department that believes in transparency, and what I'm really proud of in terms of law enforcement is that when you look at the challenges, societal challenges that we're facing as a nation, law enforcement's really at the forefront, I believe, in terms of a deep desire to improve our profession, to build bridges with our community, and a big piece of that is transparency. If you think about the mistrust of government in this nation, where the mistrust of government is at an absolute fever pitch, historic high, it's extremely high, the mistrust of government, the way that we build trust with the community is through transparency and through engagement and through having actual respect for the community we serve, holding each other accountable, the community holding us accountable, us holding the community accountable when they don't do the right thing. And when we do these things, I think we end up with much better outcomes, which means we build trust. So transparency builds trust. And so there's a big difference between videotaping and inserting yourself and interfering. And that's why our policy is clear, it's succinct, nobody should really be confused by reading this policy. And so anybody that wants to know whether it's a policy violation, I think when you look at the video and you read the policy, you can pretty quickly draw your own conclusions, but we'll let the investigation take its course.